You know what this world needs? Is more levity. We've talked so much about some really crazy stuff. Let's just go through some memes and have a good time. Right now on Robeytech. A big thanks to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Now, Skillshare is an online learning community with a ton of awesome classes for creative and curious people like yourself. I think anyway. Are you creative? Now, have you ever wanted to learn how to paint? Maybe discover the ins and outs of photography? I have. Or perhaps you just want someone to show you how to be more productive every day. Well, Skillshare has all of that and more, with classes designed for real life to keep you moving forward on your creative journey. And learning has never been easier with zero, and I do mean zero ads to interrupt your flow, and you can use Skillshare no matter where you're at on your PC, laptop, tablet, or phone. And the best part is, Skillshare costs less than $10 a month with a premium subscription. That's cheaper than Netflix, and that's saying something. Anyway, click the link in the description below to overclock your brain with Skillshare today. I need to laugh. And what better way to do it than to go through some of the memes that I found. In fact, we're thinking about doing a new series about this. We'd love to know if you like this kind of video when we do it. Just let us know down in the description below. But let's get started. Let's hit some memes and have some fun. So we're gonna pull up the first one, and this one was like basically, it's showing how we've evolved. So it starts with like an ape, and then it goes to a man, but then it shows us PC building. How many times have we seen this show up on the show? You can't, don't download more RAM. Good men do exist. We're just building PCs, buying PCs, thinking about PCs, buying parts to fix PCs, talking about PCs, and then racing CPUs, which I like. The last one was clever, because I think, people don't think about that stuff, but all in all, a lot of fun. CPUs are good for grooming. This is actually true. 3700X. And just, making sure that you can just, get some grooming in there, and they are great for grooming. So there you go, guys. Boom. This hurts. Does he bites? No, he hurt in another way. Your PC is below minimum requirements, and then of course the kid is crying. What gives people feelings of power? Getting an RTX 3000 base at MSRP. Can I get an amen? Oh, this one's for all the overclockers out there. We know that RGB increases performance by 1,000,000%, but if you have a monitor, you're already getting it for free. So those blackout builds, and all of you people are like, oh man, I'm building a blackout build with no RGB. Yes, you have RGB, ladies and gentlemen, and it's in your monitor. So there we go. Sorry, I love this one. If you go up and you're like, you just put your, and this happens so many times, like I've seen this so many, and people are like, oh, look at my awesome build. And they don't say what they're putting there, but they're like, look at my awesome build. And then it's like, oh, it's my first one. And then everybody smiles, right? Because you're like, oh, way to go, kid. But like, nobody assumes it's the first one. It's like, you've been building PCs for years. And like the cable management is whatever it is. But yeah, I think this meme is hilarious because it does like represent the internet like to a T. Who hasn't been stuck in this cycle? You can finally afford a 3090, so you buy it. But then your CPU is a bottleneck, so you buy it. But then you basically upgrade to a different motherboard, but then you need new RAM and a PSU, and then you open your cooling loop looks, and then you end up buying another PC, and then the cycle continues forever and ever. So I just thought this one was super funny. Pimple 0, Blackhead 0, number of 3,000 cards in stock, 0. 3 rules. No wishing for death, no falling in love, no bringing back dead people. I wish there was universal RGB software that would work for every component of my PC, no matter what brand it is. Genie goes, nope, never mind, there are 4 rules. What motherboard manufacturers think I want, which is like what we have, and then what we actually want. I know, come on, this one has to affect you, right, Just? Yeah, he's nodding his head, we got one. We got a Josiah-affected meme right here. I'd love to know in the comments below. Which of these like touch your soul in a way that's meaningful? Thank you for being great connectors, and I love it. USB 3.2, no thanks. Molex, get out of here. And what is up with front panel connectors not being standardized? How it looks, yeah, and then how it feels, like a razor. In fact, we were building a PC with dead mouse, and he was talking about like, back in the day, you used to be able to say how legit you were by how many cuts you had on your hand from building a PC. And man, I'll tell you, those they cut you. They cut deep. Blue screen to death. You might as well just say this because we know how useful this thing is. What a wasteful expression material. No one needs a fancy machine and functions in such extremes. And then of course, how many people are like saying the same thing and turn around, oh, RTX 3090 is so cool. I love this. I have to say, this is one of my dreams still, is to take like an old school, like white PC case, throw like high-end components in it, but then I just love how he kind of placed it with basically saying this is a level one, like a level one item at max level. So nice little RPG twist plus a little PC love in there as well. So kudos to whoever did that build because that's pretty incredible. Absolutely incredible, and love this meme because it's true. It's true. Oh, I remember when I posted this one because this is the truth. Boys in grade 12 physics, no clue. Like, yeah, you're talking about how's a cat going up the roller coaster, no idea. But you tell us to calculate the optimal airflow for an RTX 3080, we got you. Because I mean, come on, there's a lot of ones about the IO shield, but this one is super funny. It's just awesome and super classic meme. Now this one's like a series. I like this one. But here we go right here. I've studied 5,000 fonts and 400 languages. And I am confident that I will pass the test. Bing! CAPTCHA! And you're like, wait, what does that say? And then of course you're like sweating it like bullets, man. It's like, oh, I'm gonna do this right. Especially, come on, and you're saying it with me right now. Especially if you're about to buy a card on Newegg or Best Buy and you gotta put in that CAPTCHA and you're like, come on, I'm gonna nail this. I think that was a pretty good collection. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling better. I've got inner peace. Inner memes have fed me. I'd love to know if a little bit of levity, a little bit of laughter, a little bit of joy brings you what you need on a regular basis. And how often would you like to see that? Let us know all of that stuff down in the comments below. Now, while you're down there, hanging out, just chilling, go ahead and slap that subscribe button, whip that like button, and ring that notification bell so you get a notification each and every time we post a video right here on Robeytech. In fact, you could also find out when we're live. We have a live show, and we'd love to have you join us, either Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, starting at 5:30 p.m., either chilling here on YouTube or hanging out over with us on Twitch. Also, we've got an amazing community where we share things like these, dad jokes, memes, all that stuff, all hanging out over at discord.gg/Robeytech. We're also on all the social. If you want to be up to date with memes, check us out on Twitter. Or if you want to see me dance and have a good time, check me out on TikTok. We're Robeytech on all of them, Instagram, all of them. Just be there, be part of it. Anyway, guys, we hope you enjoy this. We're looking forward to doing more of these, and we'll see you on the next one.